Hindu-Muslim relations in India, before partition and after. Friends, today we are going on a journey through history to explore how the relations between Hindus and Muslims began, how they changed over time, and why these relations ultimately led to the birth of two nations, India and Pakistan. The early encounters, 8th to 12th century. The story begins in the 8th century when Muhammad bin Qasim conquered Sindh. That was the first real encounter between Hindus and Muslims. At first, these relations were shaped by battles, conflicts, and misunderstandings. Yet, alongside these tensions, trade, scholarship, and everyday life slowly brought people of the two communities into contact. Delhi Sultanate and cultural fusion, 13th to 16th century. With the rise of the Delhi Sultanate, the political and cultural map of India began to change. Muslims introduced new systems of governance, law, and culture. Hindus preserved their strong religious and social traditions. During this time, an incredible fusion of cultures began. The Urdu language was born, mixing Persian, Arabic, and Sanskrit. Sufi saints and Bhakti movement saints acted as a spiritual bridge between Hindus and Muslims, spreading messages of love, equality, and tolerance. The Mughal era, living together or apart. The Mughal period is often seen as the golden age of Hindu-Muslim relations. Emperor Akbar introduced the concept of Sulh-e-Kul, peace with all religions. Hindu kings and nobles were given important places in the Mughal court. Even great monuments like the Taj Mahal and Fatehpur Sikri became symbols of cultural blending. Yet, this harmony was not without contradictions. Where Akbar promoted tolerance, Aurangzeb's rule created tension and widened the gap. This tension slowly developed into a deeper identity struggle. The British Raj and divide and rule policy, 18th to 20th century. When the British arrived, they took advantage of the Hindu-Muslim divide. Their policy of divide and rule gave more opportunities to Hindu elites while leaving many Muslims behind. This created economic and educational differences between the two communities. Sir Syed Ahmed Khan worked hard to awaken the Muslims to modern education and identity. But at the same time, political differences deepened. The Indian National Congress became dominated by Hindu leadership. The All India Muslim League emerged as the political voice of Muslims. The road to partition, 1930s to 1947. By the 1930s, Hindu-Muslim relations had become so complicated that the two-nation theory emerged. Muslims feared their identity would be suppressed under Hindu majority rule. In 1940, the Lahore Resolution was passed, laying the foundation for Pakistan. Finally, in 1947, India was divided into two independent states, India and Pakistan. The pain of partition, 1947. Friends, partition was not just a line on the map, it was one of the largest migrations and tragedies in human history. Millions of Hindus and Muslims left their ancestral homes. Bloodshed, tears, and separation marked this painful chapter. Till this day, post-1947, after partition, wars broke out between India and Pakistan, and mistrust deepened. But even today, ordinary people, Hindus and Muslims, continue to share love, friendship, and humanity. From Bollywood songs to cricket matches and cultural exchanges, these connections prove that the bond of hearts is still alive. The history of Hindus and Muslims is not only a story of conflict and separation, it is also a story of love, culture, language, and living together. If we can learn from the sorrows and mistakes of the past, we may one day write a new chapter, where Hindus and Muslims see each other not as enemies, but as human beings worthy of respect.